Y'all, today on Restless Chipotle, I'm gonna change this into this. You're gonna want this recipe. Hey y'all, I do love some Dr. Pepper. And this Dr. Pepper pie is a snap to make. So quick, so easy, so creamy. It has a light Dr. Pepper flavor, but if you want a heavier flavor, you can add a couple of tablespoons of Dr. Pepper flavored concentrate, and that'll intensify the flavor. I don't use it because I don't want to buy a whole big thing of Dr. Pepper concentrate, and I'm not going to make this every day. Okay, so up to you. If you have a soda stream and you use it anyway, I'd add it. So we're going to add our package of instant vanilla pudding mix into our bowl. And this is a 4-serving, 3.4 ounce package of just regular vanilla instant pudding mix. Make sure you don't get the cooked kind because it won't work. We're going to add half a cup of evaporated milk. Again, some people get evaporated milk and sweetened condensed milk confused. This is just plain evaporated milk. It doesn't have any sugar in it. It's not sweetened condensed. It's not Eagle brand. Don't get the two confused because it will really mess your recipe up. We're just going to stir in the half a cup of evaporated milk and just whisk that in until it's smooth. It's going to be very, very thick, but that's okay because that's why we're putting the Dr. Pepper in there. And honestly, that's part of the reason that we're using evaporated milk, because it's more milky and it'll cause the Dr. Pepper to be more creamy. Now we're going to, and this is the tricky part because it's going to foam up. It's a lot prettier if I pour it from up high. It'll foam less and it'll be quicker if I pour it from down low. So you're just going to pour it so it doesn't foam up, and you want 3/4 of a cup, just like that. Add that in there slowly. If it foams a little bit, it's not going to be a problem. It's just easier if it doesn't. Just till that's in there. And then next, we're going to fold in 8 ounces of Cool Whip. And we're going to do this, remember, we'll always do this half and half. Fold in 4 ounces, or about half, with a gentle under and over motion. You don't want to break it, because if you break the Cool Whip down, your pie is not going to be fluffy. So we just want to be patient and do it slowly and gently under and over until there aren't any more streaks in it. See how creamy that is. Now we're just going to go ahead and fold in the rest of the Cool Whip. And we're going to do it gently, just like we did the first time. But if you put it in half at a time with anything that you're folding whipped cream or Cool Whip into, if you'll fold in half, or even egg whites, if you fold in half at a time, it will maintain the air and the fluffiness in the mixture easier than if you try to fold it in all at once. This pie is so easy, it goes together so fast, and you can freeze it. You can make it a couple of days ahead of time. Super simple. It's like the root beer float pie on the blog. All right, we have that all folded in now, and it's thick, but still a little runny. Now we're just going to pour it right into our pie crust. This is a graham cracker crust, but normally I would say use a butter cookie crust if you can. Chocolate crust is good too. Use what you can get. They didn't have any butter crusts when I went, so it was graham cracker crust for us today. Just put that right in there, pile it up. Smooth it out. Just going to smooth that top just like that. And then put the top on, or plastic wrap, or however you're going to cover it. We're going to take it and we're going to put it in the freezer for 4 hours or overnight. Now, I'm going to suggest that you put it in overnight because you're always going to get a better texture and a pie that holds up better that way. So I'm going to put this in the freezer and I'll see y'all in the morning. Okay, y'all, I got the pie out of the freezer. It's been sitting on the counter for about 10 minutes. and it was in the freezer overnight. So it should be thawed enough to cut, but not so thawed that it's gooey. This is what it looks like. Doesn't that look delicious? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a little garnish, and I'm just gonna put some little dollops of Cool Whip on there. Actually should be, I am not good at eyeballing measurement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, I'm not good about eyeballing measurement. We all know that. So for me, the best thing to do is just to put it on there. Honestly, I was gonna make it look super pretty, but it takes me forever to do that. So we're just gonna throw this on here because I am not that perfectionist. Well, I am, but I'm not gonna make y'all sit through me playing around with this to make it look good. All right, so we've got the Cool Whip on there. Any which way you can. Oh, that's good. Any which way you can, get it on there. Not too thick, because this is a pretty rich pie. I'm gonna set that aside, and I'm gonna put some cherries on there, and I'm gonna try to do this a little bit better than I did the Cool Whip, okay? We'll do this in a more careful manner. Is that what I want to say? I've already dripped on it. If you don't want the cherries to like juice all over the pie, don't be in a hurry and go ahead and dab them on a paper towel before you put them down. I did not take time to do that, and it shows. Okay, so there's our pie with the juice on there. See if we can, nope. It's just the way it's gonna be. There's our pie with the juice running on it. And I've got my plate, and I'm just gonna cut into it and decide that this middle cherry was not a good idea. I usually make this into 8 pieces because it is kind of a rich pie. And we'll cut it like that. So we have 4 pieces here, and if I cut those, that's 4 more pieces, but I want a big piece because I deserve a big piece because I made the pie. Okay, I'm gonna be super honest with you guys. As I was getting this piece of pie out, it flipped off the knife when I was trying to show it to you, and it broke. So I'm gonna get another piece of pie out, and this broken piece of pie is gonna go to whoever irritates me the most today, which I think is fair. All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna put it straight on the plate this time. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Y'all, this is creamy, it's rich, it's frozen, it tastes like a Dr. Pepper float. I mean, what more could you want? So good. It goes together quick. Just remember, you have to make it a day ahead of time. I know everybody's gonna love it. And you know what? If you don't like Dr. Pepper, use Coke, use Fanta, use Cheerwine, use whatever kind of Coke you like. And by Coke, I mean soda, because Texas, we call everything Coke. You're gonna love it. Give it a try. Too easy, and I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Bye-bye. We had a little pie accident here.